Down. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Geisman Gymnasium. I'm CJ Sunner on the Cougar Sports Network. Sorry about the late start today. Technical issues are a fun one. We have a good one on store for you today. Doubleheader action featuring the visiting Eagles of Edgewood College and your Concordia University Chicago Cougars. Cougar basketball powered by Lutheran Public Radio. Listen to sacred music anytime, anywhere on the LPR app. Starting lineups getting announced here inside, guys, and let's get along with this one as we get ready for action here on a Saturday afternoon. At a forward for the Eagles, a 5'11 senior from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, number 0, Allison Gordon. At a guard, a 5'4 sophomore from West Allis, Wisconsin, number 3, Abby Shane. At a guard, a 5'8 sophomore from Middleton, Wisconsin, number 5, Alyssa Lemarand. At a guard, a 5'5 sophomore from McFarland, Wisconsin, number 11, Brooke Lonegro. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Eagles, a 5'8 freshman, a guard from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, number 33, Marin Farron. Head coach of the Eagles is Kaya Huff in her third season. And the starting lineup for your Concordia University Chicago Cougars. At a forward, a 5'10 junior from Anaheim, California, number 3, Annika Ray. At a guard, a 5'5 senior from Tinley Park, Illinois, number 13, Kayla Holliker. At a forward, a 5'10 junior from River Forest, Illinois, number 14, Crystal Core. At a guard, a 5'7 freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 20, Deja Southall. And at a forward, a 5'6 junior from Oak Park, Illinois, number 25, Michaela Thornton. Head coach in her first season is Lauren Rosengarten. Cougars looking to respond after a loss to CU Dub earlier this week where the offense sputtered. Edgewood coming in looking to improve to 4-0 on the year here today. They've won non-conference games against Lake Forest and Beloit. They defeated Lakeland University in their home opener last Saturday. The Eagles are averaging 71 points per game as a team, which ranks first in the NACC. Brooke Lonegro has been a key distributor for the Eagles. Her 6 assists per game average ranks 18th in the NCAA. Marin Farron leads the Edgewood offense, averaging 14.4 points per game and is shooting 52.6% from behind the arc. Glad you're here to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. Cougar basketball, powered by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in Melrose Park. Eat more chicken. Cougars in the white uniforms will be going left to right. Eagles in their away black uniforms from right to left. As we set to go here from Geisman, and the opening tip will be controlled by the Eagles. Cougars and Eagles have met 13 times since 2009. The Eagles owning a 10-3 record over the Cougars during that span. CUC fell to Edgewood 72-69 last season inside Geisman Gymnasium. So a very good scoring offense. Cougars a strong defense in their own right as a foul will be called underneath, and Allison Gordon will be going to line to shoot 2. Foul is on Crystal Core, her first, team first. Allison Gordon going to line to shoot 2, and the first is up and good. Second is off the mark, and Ray will bring it down, but it'll get tied up. Cougars will control the possession arrow. Holliker thought about a 3, now across. Thornton passed up on a 3. Eagles are not a bad defensive team either, giving up 68 points per game thus far this season. They gave up just 50 in the conference opener. Passes back out. Eagles leading 1-0 here, just over a minute in. Into the high post, Gordon kicks out. Open three, passed up on, swung around. This three hoisted up and is off the mark, out of the hands of Farron. Now it's Core looking to go coast to coast. She's one that if you can start getting her into the double-digit scoring mark would definitely help this Cougar offense. She comes in averaging 8 points and 8 rebounds per game. Holliker lost her balance and the ball initially. Core has it. Ahead Thornton. Wraparound layup is off the mark, no good. And the Eagles will come away with it, but a ball will be thrown away by Gordon, and it'll be Cougar basketball. .8:21 remaining in the first. Cougars with the fresh 30. Cougars trying to get that offense going, averaging just 48.2 points per game. A jump ball will give it back to the Eagles. So correction, it'll be Cougar basketball. A little mix up with the table. 8:10 remaining in the first, so the Cougars working with 18 to shoot. They'll run Holliker off the screen, but doesn't have enough room to get a shot off. Now to Ray with 10. Calling for a screen, needs a room. Inside Southall, passes it. She had nowhere to go with it late. Now the Eagles looking to get out in transition. Drive to the basket, and layup is up and good. It'll be Lemerand with the basket. Eagles with the first 3 points of the game. CUC struggled in the first quarter against CU Dub, getting outscored 21-2. Core has it. Three is in and out, no good. Tipped out, but into the hands of Gordon. Pull-up jumper right side is no good. And there's going to be an over-the-back foul as Core went up and got the rebound for CUC. Foul will be on number 5, Lemerand. Her first, team first. Edgewood has won 3 of the last 5 between these two teams. Michaela Thornton has been a big contributor defensively for CUC, ranking 7th in the NACC and with 3 steals per game. Thornton has it, wants to drive all the way around. Left-handed layup is up and in. Getting the Cougars on the board here with 6:55 remaining in the first quarter. 3 off the left wing is off iron, no good. Thornton looking to get it ahead to Core, and they'll set up the offense now with 23 to shoot. Right side, Holliker. Very active Edgewood defense here in the early goings. They're doing a great job switching on screens. Thornton will put one up, a nice up and under as the Eagles try to switch off the screen. And the Cougars take a 4-3 lead. High post Gordon. Pump fake drive, a skip pass across. Good movement for the Eagles. 3 is up, no good. This time out of the hands of Abby Shane. Cougars lost it underneath, and the Eagles will get it right back. They're going to get a hand check foul called on Kayla Holliker. That'll be her first, team second. So a fresh 30 for the Eagles underneath with 5:57 remaining in the first quarter. Eagles, a young team last year, got a lot of experience under Kaya Huff. Definitely a team that's going to be factoring into the NAC playoff picture as that jumper's up and good out of the hands of Gordon. Gordon with 3. Onto the right wing, Southall. Holliker will hoist a three from deep, and it's off front iron, no good. Eagles quickly ahead in transition, but a good job by CUC recovering and cutting it off. Drive all the way around, layup off the right-hand side, uses all the rim and in by Abby Shane. Her first basket of the day as the Eagles take a 7-4 lead. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Thornton has it, drives, and a left-handed layup is up and in. Eagles this time quickly ahead, drive to the basket, and they're going to get a foul called on Crystal Core. That's her second. It'll be a blocking foul, so that's a big situation for CUC. Having Core in foul trouble early, she's one of your best all-around players, as the free throw's off the mark for Farron. Eagles as a team shooting 70.6% from the free throw line this season. Farron, an 80% free throw shooter on the year, 8 for 10. One more free throw coming for here as there are substitutions on both sides. Second free throw is up and good. (8-6) Edgewood leads it here. 4:33 remaining in the first quarter. Dixon with it at the top now to Ray. She wants to go baseline. Floater swatted away. Edgewood brings it forward. Drive right side, layup over the front of the rim is good out of the hands of Lemerod. Edgewood, 3 of their last 4 offensively. Thornton has all 6 points for CUC. Now to Ray. Gets a screen with 10 to shoot. Has to back it out to Holliker. And there's going to be an out-of-bounds call as Ray stepped on the line right in front of the Edgewood bench. It'll be Sarah Ludwig coming in for the Cougars. On the floor for the Cougars right now, it is Measle, Ludwig, Ray, Southall, and Dixon. Flip inside, too far underneath. Power dribble to create space is up and in by Pekulik. As the Eagles are doubling up the Cougars, 12-6. Flip is to Ray all the way around. Dixon has it and kicks again. Southall will take a 3 on the right wing. That's too strong. Offensive board is tipped to Ludwig, who puts it high off the glass and in. That play is created by Dixon with that awareness that she couldn't get both hands on it, but able to tip it to Ludwig. 3 is off the mark, and the Cougars will bring it away. Southall now with 20 to shoot. Tough shot, count it with a foul. Strong drive there by Southall. Foul will be on number 5, Lemerond. That's her second, team second, so the Cougars can come within 1 here on a Southall free throw. Checking in will be Delaney Wilhelm, the sophomore from Amboy, Illinois. 2:41 remaining in the first, 12-10 your score. Free throw is off the mark. Cougars back within a basket. Short 8-footer is up and good out of the hands of Lexi Walter, the freshman from Hortonville, Wisconsin. Drive, and it is swatted away. Now the Eagles have a chance to bring it quickly down. Drive to the hoop, layup no good, and it's going to be a late but an offensive foul. Foul is on number 3, Abby Shane, her first personal. It was a very late whistle on the charge, and it'll be a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take one, too. 2:14 remaining in the first. Cougar basketball powered by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in Melrose Park. Eat more chicken. Back inside Geisman Gymnasium, 2:10 remaining in the first quarter, 14-10 your score. Eagles leading it. Cougars have shown improvement here on the offensive end so far this quarter, as that one's nearly thrown away, and it'll be a jump ball, possession arrow favoring the Eagles. So just as the announcer's curse always goes, it seems like around here. You say something good and something bad happens. 2 minutes even showing on the game clock inside Geisman. That turnover is the Cougars' 4th of the day. Drive to the basket, layup high, no good. Offensive board will continue it with a fresh 30. Jumper from the free throw line's too strong from Wilhelm, but another offensive board keeps it alive for the Eagles. 3 off the left wing, this time is up and good for number 10, Jordan Kriegel. First long ball for the Eagles on the day. Southall has it and has to back it away. Long 2 for Dixon is off back iron, no good. And Pekulik will bring it away for the Eagles. Driving kick. The Eagles have done a very good job moving the ball around here in the early goings. That will be off the foot of Pekulik and out of bounds. Checking in for the Cougars will be number 25, Michaela Thornton, and number 34, Michaela Tilton. Tilton, a 5'6" freshman from Laverne, California. CUC coming in averaging 48.2 points per game as a team. They've been shooting 32.4% as a team, shooting 38% here in the first quarter, so a little bit above that number. Drive by Dixon, might have been blocked there by Walter, and the Eagles will have it. They can get a 2-for-1 if they're quick, but they can run a lot of clock here as well. Driving kick, a little head fake, and it's going to be waved off with a traveling call on Kriegel. So shot clock turned off, 21.6 seconds remaining in the quarter, 17-10, Eagles lead it. CUC led it 4-3, and the Eagles have had it since then. The 7-point lead as it stands now is the largest of the day. Now under 10, Ludwig to Measle, corner 3, hits the side of the shot clock, and it'll be out of bounds and Eagle basketball with 1.1 seconds remaining. So it'll be a late heave here for the Eagles. And they're just content to dribble it out. 17-10 your score after the first here at Geisman. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up here in just a few moments. You're listening to Cougar Basketball, powered by Lutheran Public Radio. Listen to Sacred Music anytime, anywhere on the LPR app. Back inside Geisman Gymnasium, 17-10 your score. I'm CJ Sellner, production staff with us today. Joel Krenz, your producer, Dan Haskell, and Irene Swift on the cameras. Glad you could join us here for Naction this Saturday afternoon. Doubleheader, first the women before the men here today. Rainy, gloomy day outside, but a beautiful day in the well-lit Geisman Gymnasium. Eagles shot 50% in that first quarter, leading this one 17-10. Crystal Core is back out on the floor for CUC, playing with those two fouls. So we'll see how the Eagles are able to attack her. Tilton with it on the wing, now 10 to shoot. She lost it out of bounds, and the Eagles will have it. Turnovers have been costly for CUC thus far. That is turnover number 6 here through the first 10 minutes and 23 seconds. Eagles with 9 points off those turnovers. So there's your difference in the ball game thus far. They wanted to flip it to Gordon, but it was off the mark. Up top now, 15 to shoot. In the hands of Walter. Cougars in the zone. Wanted to get it to Gordon again, but it was off target. Ludwig has it. Ahead Thornton in transition. Left-handed layup is no good. Got a little too far under the basket. Hesitation now right side. Eagles set it up. Now Kriegel across. Now 10 to shoot. Cougars doing a good job here on the defensive side. 3 is hoisted and off the mark. Good defensive possession there by CUC, working that zone against the Eagles' overload offense. Thornton has it. He'll cue up a 3 from the wing. No good. Gordon tipped it. Ludwig there, though, for the offensive board and put back. So good hustle by Sarah Ludwig, the sophomore from Roselle, Illinois. Inside Gordon. She'll take it to the rim and lay it up and in. Gordon coming in at 5'11", the senior from Mount Horeb, is the only senior on this roster for head coach Kaya Huff. A very young squad that came close to making the NACC playoffs last season. They beat the Cougars here, as that one's too strong by Thornton. 19-12 Eagles lead it inside Gordon. Kick, open 3 from the top is no good, and it catches the strap overhead. It'll be Cougar ball. Bethany Haney, Annika Ray, and Kayla Holliker will come in for the Cougars. 7:43 remaining in the second quarter. Marin Farron comes in for the Eagles as well. .7:35 remaining in the second quarter. Thornton leads the Cougars with 6. Has it, wants to drive. Kicks now Ray. Spin move gets cut off there by Farron. Three is up and well long out of the hands of Haney, but Kayla Holliker is there to run it down. Ray has it. They got to get a shot up quick before the buzzer. It's long, no good, and it'll hit the strap and out of bounds. (7:11) remaining in the second quarter. Cougars continuing to struggle shooting the long ball this season, shooting just a 21.7% clip on the year, 0 for 7 from downtown so far this afternoon. Three is up and short. Loose ball, battle underneath, and it'll get tied up. Possession arrow favoring the Eagles. Cougars, one of their last 10 shooting. Edgewood has taken a good number of threes. They've taken 8 and knocked down just 1 so far here this afternoon. Passes across to Farron. Flip inside Gordon off the left side. It's no good. Fight for the basketball underneath, and the Eagles will come away with it and a fresh 30. Floater in the lane, count it with a foul. Nice take there by Brooke Lonegro with the floater. Foul is on Southall. That's her first personal. So a chance for a three-point play here for the Eagles. And the N1 free throw is up and good. First double-digit lead of the day for Edgewood, 22-12. Southall gets a screen from Haney. Now to Holliker. She'll drive. Ball moving around. Ray will take a three from the wing. That's off the mark, no good, and Gordon will come away with it. 4 rebounds to go along with 5 points on the day for Gordon so far. Good pass inside as Lonegro finds Gordon at the block, and it's 24-12. A team that's moved the ball well. 6 assists on the day for Edgewood on 10 baskets made. Ray has it, wants to drive left side, gets cut off, has to back it out to Thornton. Thornton finds Haney, who couldn't get a handle initially, and it has to be kicked out again. Cougars got to get a late 3 up, and Holliker does, and catches just enough iron to reset the shot clock. Open 3 on the left side for Wilhelms, too long. Neither team shooting well from downtown, a combined 1 for 17 between the two. Cougars are going to have to get a little bit of something different going on offense. The last couple possessions coming down to last-second shots as they were unable to get a open look earlier in the shot clock. Another late shot is no good by Ray as it was too long. Into the short corner, Shane. Short jumper is no good. Thornton's there for the rebound. Cougars scoreless over their last 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Edgewood on a 7-0 run during that span. Double screen set for Ray, under 10 to shoot. Thornton will hoist a 3 from the top of the key, and it rims in and out, no good. Southall gets the offensive board, and they're going to wave it off and call a foul before the shot. Foul will be on number 11, Lonegro. Her first. Lots of substitutions during the dead ball here. Dixon, Core, and Ludwig back in for the Cougars. CUC one of their last 14 from the field. CUC working with a fresh 30 after the foul. Ray needs somewhere to go with it, and she'll go long down the floor to Holliker. Ray wanted to get it inside the core, but couldn't, and she'll throw it out of bounds as Ludwig tried to cut to the basket. 4:05 remaining here in our first half. Eagles leading at 24-12. Gordon leads with 7 points. Wilhelm has 6 boards for the Eagles so far. Pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line's no good, as both teams have gone cold over the last few minutes from the floor. Ray will set it up now with 20 to shoot. Wants to drive now, Core. Had it knocked away initially and has to back it out to Holliker. Now Dixon wants to drive baseline, and it'll be an offensive foul as Freeman got set in time. So the foul on Dixon is her first personal. 8 turnovers so far for CUC as Holliker gets replaced by Tilton. Eagles trying to break a 3-minute scoreless drought in their own right. CUC without a basket in their last 5 minutes and 8 seconds. And it'll be a 3-second violation on Kelly Carpenter as Maddie Voyachek will come in for the first time today. Ludwig to run the point for the Cougars. Did not see her against CU Dub earlier this week. Voyachek wanting to drive, in trouble, and gets it out to Dixon. She'll take a baseline jumper, which is up and good. First basket of the day for Dixon. And it'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. .26 to shoot for Edgewood. Leading by 10. Three from the left baseline is long, no good. Into the hands of Crystal Core. Core tried to dribble it forward but lost it, and it'll be an over the back call as Farron didn't get into the front court, which has been explained a few different ways. It's kind of that gray area when you talk to referees. Some say that you have to have a full foot in to avoid the over and back call. Others say it's just your body has to be there, nothing has to be on the ground. So that could have been argued there, and it'll be a hand check foul called on number 3, Abby Shane. That'll be her second personal. Team second of the quarter as number 4, Wilhelm, comes back in. Also coming back in for the Eagles will be number 50, Diamond Pekulik, the sophomore from Addison, Illinois. So playing not too far from her hometown today. I'm sure she has plenty of family and friends in the stands here today. Voyachek with a step back jumper is no good. Good hands by Voyachek, and is stolen away by Ludwig. Ludwig backs it out, Voyachek. Skip pass across Dixon. She'll take a 3 from the wing. That's long, no good. Core's got to be careful. She's playing with 2 personals. 3 this time from the left side is short, no good. And Core will bring it away. Now 5 rebounds for Core, ahead Voyachek. Bounce pass inside Core, right hand, no good, but she'll shoot 2. Foul is on number 20, Freeman, her first. 2 free throws coming here for Crystal Core. Core on the season shooting 66% from the free throw line, 12 of 18. First of 2 is up, and it is good. Southall comes back in for Tilton. For the Eagles, it'll be number 11, Lonegro, and number 24, Walter. Second free throw here for Core is up, and it'll roll in as the Cougars are back within 8. Eagles have had it out to as many as 12 here in the first half. Edgewood still without a basket over the last 4.5 minutes, trying to break that trend here. Good look for three is up long, no good. Offensive board will continue the possession for the Eagles. Didn't hit the rim, so it'll be a fresh 30, and it'll be a foul called on the rebound. It'll be on number 4, Delaney Wilhelm. That'll be her first. Team fourth, so the Cougars will be in the bonus here over the last 67 seconds. Screen set for Southall by Dixon. 3 for Wojciech off the wing, no good. Fight for the loose ball, and Pekulik will come away with it. Eagles quickly ahead. Dixon and Pekulik battling down in the post. Screen set across for the Eagles. Back at the top, Kriegel kicks, now under 10 to shoot. Into the post, Wilhelm. Shot blocked by Wojciech, and a foul will be called. If you look at the course of this first half, that might have been a very big defensive possession there for CUC. So the first personal on Pekulik, team 5th on the Eagles. It'll be 2 shots coming here for Dixon. Dixon on the season, a 66% free throw shooter. Misses the first, 0 of 3, as she misses her first of the day. Thornton continues to lead the Cougar team with 6 points here in the first half as the second is up and good. Shot clock turned off for Edgewood. Cougars can be a little bit aggressive here with just 2 team fouls in the quarter. See if they can get a steal and snag an extra bucket here before the half. Edgewood now working with 12 to shoot. Screen set, roll of the basket. That's a pretty play there by the Eagles as Pekulik puts it off the glass and in. Southall didn't realize how late it was. She'll hoist up a 3, and it'll be off the mark, and that'll be your first half. 26-17, Eagles lead it at the halftime break. Eagles led this one by as many as 12 here through the first 20 minutes. They shoot 34% in the half, 10 of 29. Just 1 for 13 as a team from downtown. They do out-rebound the Cougars 22-19 in the half. For CUC, Michaela Thornton leads with 6 points, followed by Ludwig with 4. Core has 5 rebounds. Cougars shoot 24% in the half. They go 0 for 11 from downtown. Halftime break here at Geisman. Cougar basketball powered by Lutheran Public Radio. Listen to sacred music anytime, anywhere on the LPR app. 26-17, your halftime score. We'll be back in just a little bit. Get you set up with second half action here from Geisman Gymnasium. You're listening to Cougar basketball on the Cougar Sports Network. Back inside Geisman Gymnasium, I'm CJ Sellner on the Cougar Sports Network. Glad you're here with us on this Saturday afternoon. Happy December 1st here. I finally will say it's acceptable to play Christmas music, even though I threatened to fire a student worker for playing it during halftime. Anyway, 26-17 your score here at the halftime break. Edgewood leads it. They led by as many as 12 in that first half. They were led by Gordon with 7 points. In total for the Eagles, they had 8 different players score in that first half as they shot 36.7%. Cougars doing a good job limiting them defensively. Edgewood shooting just 1 of 13 from downtown. The top team offensively in the NAC, holding them to just 26 first half points. So it'll be Cougar ball to begin the second half. Both teams going with the original starting fives. See if the Cougars can get a little bit more offense going here in the second half. Edgewood doing a very good job in their own right on the defensive side. CUC having to hoist up many late shot clock shots as that one's blocked out of bounds by Gordon. So it'll be Ray underneath. CUC working with 10 to shoot. CUC 0 for 11 from downtown. They are one of their last 12 as a team. Thornton pumps, kicks to Core, now to Holliker. Has it through the lane, floater is up, no good, too strong. Gordon with the rebound, her 5th. Wilhelm has 8 rebounds for the Eagles as that floater rims in and out, no good. Core has it, wants to float one up, it's too long. Edgewood's definitely tried to push the pace at times, but CUC and both teams really have done a good job defensively. Gordon flips, 3 from the left wing is good. Out of the hands of number 33, Marin Farron. And there will be a timeout taken on the floor by the Cougars. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Setting up this afternoon's contest, Cougar men taking on Edgewood College. That one's set to tip at approximately 4:15 p.m. Cougar women, this closes out a 3-game homestand. We won't see them back inside Geisman Gymnasium until after Christmas on December 29th. They head to Wisconsin Lutheran College on Tuesday night, and then they will head to Benedictine University on the 15th of December. 29-17, Eagles lead it here. That 3 by Marin Farron is just the second 3-pointer in this game that either team has knocked down. So they combined to go 2 for 25 from behind the arc. Edgewood as a team in that first half really did a good job when they were inside the paint, as that foul is called on number 0, Allison Gordon, her first. Edgewood in that first half was 8 for 12 inside the paint. So that was a big key for them with 16 of their 26 points at the time. They lead it by 12 here. Thornton has it around the horn and puts a nice bank off the glass and in. Puts the Cougars back within 10. This one's up and good as the Eagles answer quickly. Eagles trying to improve to 2-0 in the NACC for the first time since the 2012-2013 season. CUC looking to start 3-1 in conference play for the 3rd straight year as Holliker hits one from NBA range. Puts the Cougars back with a 9. Be nice for both sides to see a little bit more of offensive production here in the second half, as that one's tipped away by Thornton, but the Eagles recover. This one's knocked away, and Southall will come away with it. Has it, wanted to find Thornton, but she stopped for a 3 on the wing. As Southall thought she was going to keep running, and it went out of bounds. Diamond Pekulik will come back in for the Eagles. 7:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Forced pass is deflected away by Dixon. Holliker has it, long three, left side, no good. Cougar bench was ready to get in after that one. Eagles get it ahead, and Holliker will get called for the foul as she caught Lemerod on the arm. Her second. Ashley Measle returned to the lineup for CUC. First team foul for the Cougars in the second half. Pekulik left all alone. She'll drive. Layup is too strong off the left-hand side. Thornton has it at the top. Wants to drive. Kicks. Dixon. Baseline three is up and it's good. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. I believe there was going to be a timeout on the floor regardless. Pekulik was slow to get up. She came off the floor. 6:53 remaining in the third, and there's your timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout on the floor. CUC on a quick 6-0 run, and just like that, they're back in this game, trailing 31-24. Dixon with 6 points. She's shown she has the ability to hit those threes from distance so far this season. So a quick start to this second half by both teams. Thornton continues to lead this Cougar offense with 8 points. Dixon now has 6. Cougar basketball powered by Lutheran Public Radio. Listen to Sacred Music anytime, anywhere on the LPR app. Chicago Motor Coach is also a proud partner of Concordia Chicago Athletics. Looking for a group transportation? Chicago Motor Coach has got you covered. Chicago Motor Coach, official transportation provider of Cougar Athletics. Ball inbounded, nearly stolen away by Southall, and a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Edgewood. So Edgewood now with 7 seconds to get it across mid-floor. Cougars will pick up in the full court. Edgewood will break the press. Shane doing a good job getting it across. Floater off the left side, no good. It might have been partially blocked, and a foul will be called on Lexi Walters. She bumped Measle after the rebound. Foul on Walters, her first, team's second. 31-24 with 6:33 remaining in the third. Southall has it, kicks. Holliker, three from the right wing is too strong. Fight for the rebound as it goes out of bounds. It's been one of those things, everybody's just been waiting the season to see that Kayla Holliker that can just knock down threes at a Steph Curry type pace. Just hasn't gotten it going in the early part of the season as that three's up and good for Abby Shane. Shane now with 5 points for the Eagles on 2 of 7 shooting. Dixon has it at the top. Needs an outlet to go with it now. And it'll be to Ludwig. CUC now with under 10 to shoot. Holliker thought about a three. She'll take a drive, and it will be a foul called. I believe we'll shoot 2. Referee didn't initially say whether or not, and it will be 2 foul shots. Foul on Shane is her third. 2 free throws coming here for Kayla Holliker. Holliker 0 for 2 on the season from the free throw line. Make that 0 for 3. CUC as a team coming into today shooting just 56% as a whole from the free throw line. It's been one of the struggle points for CUC this year. One more free throw to come. Second foul shot is up and good. Gordon came in with Kriegel for the Eagles. CUC within 9. Good ball movement to Gordon. She'll lay it off the left side too strong. Thornton will come away with it. There's a good move as that three's hoisted too long. Gordon will bring it away. Both teams continue to shoot a lot of threes here this afternoon. Good bounce pass inside as the Eagles are able to take advantage of the Cougars being late back in transition. Walter with the basket. Dixon with it. She'll step into a three from the top of the key. That's off the mark. Edgewood will back it off and set it up. Cougars have switched between both man and zone here today. Gordon has it, wants to go baseline, gets cut off. And there will be a traveling violation called on Walter before she got rid of the pass. Voyacek and Coral return for CUC, replacing Holliker and Dixon. 4:33 remaining in the third. Edgewood shooting 50% here in this third quarter. 4 for 8 from the field, a perfect 2 for 2 from the three-point line. On the wing, Thornton. Now top, Voyacek. 3 from the top of the key is no good. CUC continuing to struggle with the long ball, now 2 of 18 this afternoon. Good feed inside, layup off the right-hand side is up and good for Walter. Walter now with 6 points. She also has 5 boards. Voyacek cut off by Gordon. Wanted to find Thornton. Luckily she has a good wingspan as that one's blocked away by Gordon. Baseline drive, kicked out, open 3 from the left side, rims in and out, no good. Offensive board there by Walter, and it's a jump ball underneath, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Michaela Tilton will come back in. And Dixon will return for Measle. We'll have one more, just for good measure, as Wilhelm will come back in as well. 38-25, your score in the third with 3:20 remaining. CUC started off strong, but Edgewood is on a 7-1 run over the last 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Cougars swing around Tilton on the right side. Bounce pass into the post. Thornton, turnaround jumper high off the glass is no good. Loose ball, and the Eagles will come away with it. Lonegro over. Kriegel will get called for the travel. Passed up on a good look for 3. Southall return for CUC, replacing Thornton. That's 13 turnovers here for the Eagles this afternoon. CUC with just 2 points off of those turnovers. Screen for Southall, take to the basket's no good, and they're going to get a late blocking call. That'll be on number 4, Wilhelm. Her second personal. Coach Kaya Huff, not overly enthused with the call. I can't say I blame her. A very late whistle on the near side. 2 free throws coming here for Deja Southall, the freshman from Chicago, Illinois. First is off the mark, no good. Measle will return for Tilton. Southall on the season for CUC, just a 36% free throw shooter. coming into this afternoon. Second free throw this time is up and good. 12-point Edgewood lead here with 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. At the top, they wanted to find Gordon inside. It ended up going off the knee of Dixon, so it'll stay with the Eagles with 13 to shoot. Now under 10 to shoot here for Edgewood. CUC moving back into the zone. Good look for three off the wing. It comes up short. Tipped last off the fingertips of Gordon, out of bounds. Cougar basketball. CUC scoreless over the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. They're 1 for their last 8. Take to the basket, and Southall will get fouled, and she'll go back to line to shoot 2. Foul there is on number 24, Walter. That's her second, team 5th. So CUC in the double bonus for the last 2 minutes and 1 second of the third quarter. First free throw for Southall is off the mark, no good. CUC is a team just 4 for 9 from the free throw line here this afternoon. Definitely a point of emphasis that Coach Lauren Rosengarten has had in practice. For any water break that they have, the Cougars have to knock down 2 free throws. Otherwise, welcome to the running line. Now under 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Cougars sticking in the zone here. It's where they've been the most effective, I personally think, defensively. Now 10 to shoot. 3 off the right wing, rims in and out, no good. Measle quickly ahead, but she tried to cut inside. Southall threw it outside and out of bounds. So Abby Shane will return for the Eagles. 91 seconds remaining here in the third. Eagles leading 38-26. Edgewood has led for most of this ball game. CUC's last lead coming at 4-3 in the early moments. Skip pass across, deflected initially. Edgewood recovers. Now with 12 to shoot. Bounce pass, high post. And there's a traveling violation called on Lexi Walter. Diamond Pekulik will return, the sophomore from Addison, Illinois, replacing Gordon. She left earlier a little hobbled. Looks to be all right now. Good sign for the Eagles. Coming up on the final minute of play here in quarter number 3. Both teams without a basket over the last 3 minutes. Low-scoring game here at Geisman, as it was against the Falcons earlier this week. Inside Measle, left-handed baby hook, no good. And there's going to be an over-a-back call on Measle on the rebound. Foul on Measle is her first personal. Anna Correa returns for Southall. 47.6 seconds remain in the quarter. Flip into the high post and kicked. Now 10 to shoot. Flipped inside Pekulik. Tough shot right side, blocked away by Dixon and out of bounds. Shot clock turned off, 22.4 seconds remaining in the third. Cougars' chance to get this game back within 10 here in the final seconds of the quarter. Cougars content to run the clock out here and take the last shot. Ludwig has it. 15-footer is up and good. Sarah Ludwig with her 6th point of the day. CUC back within 10 at the end of 3 quarters. 38-28 your score. We'll get you set up with fourth quarter action here in just a few moments here on the Cougar Sports Network. Back inside Geisman Gymnasium, I'm CJ Sellner with my production staff, Joel Krenz, your producer, Dan Haskell, and Irene Swift on the cameras for you today. Entertaining game so far here inside Geisman. Eagles outscoring the Cougars 12-11 on a much better played third quarter from my perspective up in the Crow's Nest. The Eagles lead by 10 here as we enter the fourth quarter of play. Thornton leads the Cougars with 8 points. Gordon leads the Eagles with 7. Loose ball. It'll end up back with the Eagles. Pekulik underneath, and she'll put it soft off the glass and in. Eagles have led by as many as 13. Ludwig has it, wants to drive, flips to Core. Good ball movement. Measle will step into a 3, but it's off the mark. Cougars shooting from downtown not well today. They're 1 of 19 from behind the arc. Edgewood not much better at 3 for 17. (40-28) your score. 9:07 remaining in the fourth. Under 10 to shoot to Pekulik. And it will be a traveling violation. It'll be back with the Cougars. Deja Southall will return for Crystal Core. She's done a good job staying out of foul trouble here in the second half. Picked up 2 early fouls in the first quarter, but has stayed clean here through the second half. Ball now to Ray with 15 to shoot. Gets a screen from Southall. Now to Dixon. She'll step into a 3 off the left wing, and it's good. 3 for Jada Dixon. Cougars cut the Eagle lead back to single digits. Edgewood quickly ahead, and the short jumper off the mark by Farron. Dixon with 8 points on the afternoon. Southall wants to drive, and she'll get called for the offensive foul. Good job there by Shane cutting her off as Southall wanted to get into the lane. 6 turnover by Southall today. As a team, CUC has turned it over 12 times. Edgewood moving, Cougars back into that zone, and the pass is picked off by Dixon. Ludwig to bring it forward to Ray. Screen set for Ray coming across the top. Now Southall has it to Dixon. She'll step into a long 2, which is off the mark. Eagles get inside. Pekulik Up and under. Count it with a foul. Nice move there by Diamond Pekulik, the sophomore. Foul is on number 4, Sarah Ludwig. Kayla Holliker will come back to the CUC lineup, replacing Measle. Pekulik now with 8 points for Edgewood. They've had a lot of different contributors in this ball game. You look at Pekulik with 8 points. Lonegro has 6 assists. Wilhelm has 9 rebounds. Walter has 8 rebounds. Gordon has 7 rebounds and 7 assists. So very much a team effort thus far for the Eagles. And they lead this one by 12. To Dixon. She'll take a jumper from the free throw line. That's no good. Southall gets an offensive board to continue the possession. Back to Southall with 21 to shoot. Dixon will step into a 3. That's long, no good. Southall will sky up and get another offensive board. She'll find Ray, who will put it up and in. (43-33), 6:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. Edgewood now with 10 to shoot. Left side, 3 hoisted up by Shane. That's long, no good. Battle for the rebound. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Southall. It'll be Eagle ball with a fresh 30. Edgewood can run some clock here and run the offense. Southall picking up, extending past the free throw line to Lonegro. Inside Pekulik. Baby hook with the left hand is up and good. Pekulik, first one in this ball game in the double figures. She's 5 of 7 from the field. She's been very good off the bench for Coach Kaya Huff. Southall hands off Ray. Jumper from the free throw line, short, no good. .5:30 left to play. Pekulik will back it out. 3 from the top of the key is off the mark. Dixon will bring it away for CUC. She has 5 rebounds now. Southall has it. Drive strong to the hoop is no good. Edgewood leads by 12. They've led by as many as 13 here this afternoon. Reminder, those tuning in for the men's game, that game starts at 4:15 or 30 minutes following the conclusion of this one. My guess it'll be more of the 4:15 time frame. Core and Thornton return for the Cougars, replacing Dixon and Southall. 4:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. Eagles leading by 12. They have 13 to shoot on the inbound. Foul will be called on the inbound pass on Core. They're going to get her for a hold on Walter. Foul on Core is her third, team third of the quarter. Late inbounds pass for the Eagles. Working with the fresh 30. Crossover, baseline drive, layup's no good. Offensive board by Walter was blocked away by Thornton. Cougars need to get the offensive going here. They trail by 12 with 4:32 remaining. Inside Core, left hand layup is good. That's been a deadly combination between Core and Thornton this season. Core with 4 points, third assist of the day for Thornton. Left side, three is up too strong. Tip back out, and a fresh 30 for Edgewood. Drive floater coming across the lane is up and good for Marin Farron, freshman from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. She now has 8 points. Edgewood out rebounding CUC 41-32. Thornton will have to kick it back out to Ray. Edgewood with 10 second chance points. That Ray three is no good. Core with the board. Has it, layup off the right hand side. Falling away isn't strong enough. Crossover and kick. Edgewood will set up the offense now with 18 to shoot. Short jumper is up and good for Delaney Wilhelm. The Eagles were able to get a player open underneath as the Cougars zone crept a little too far forward. Largest lead of the day for the Eagles at 14. Layup off the right side's too strong. Three, this time hoisted off the left wing, is up and good for Abby Shane. And there's a timeout taken by Coach Lauren Rosengarten. It'll be a full timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. 2:51 remaining in the fourth. Cougars trailing in this one, 52-35. Back inside Geisman Gymnasium, I'm CJ Sellner with the production staff. Joel Krenz, your producer. Dan Haskell and Irene Swift on the cameras for you this afternoon. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Cougar Basketball, powered by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in Melrose Park. Eat more chicken. Also like our other sponsors today, Chicago Motor Coach and Northwestern Mutual. Eagles lead this one 52-35. Cougars need to get the offense going very quickly here as we get into the final quarter of the fourth. Southall has it, ends up off front iron, gets an offensive board, and there's going to be a foul called on the pass. So it'll be Cougar ball underneath, first team foul on the Eagles. Gordon will return to the lineup. So they're going to actually talk about who that foul was on. So the foul was on Shane, her fourth. Dixon at the top. She has 8 along with Thornton for CUC. To Core, getting a screen from Southall. Good job by Edgewood switching on the screen. It'll be a jump ball as Gordon and Southall got tied up. It'll stay Cougar ball with 18 to shoot. 2:19 remaining in the fourth. Edgewood on a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Dixon wants to go baseline, cut off there by Walter. Now really needs an outlet as it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cougars. CUC working with 5 to shoot. Bethany Haney returns for CUC, replacing Core. Haney with it long 2, comes up short, no good. Eagles come away with it. Edgewood can run some clock here, leading 52-35. Flip inside, and an easy left-handed layup is good for Walter. She now has 8 points, go along with 10 boards. Walter and Wilhelm both with 10 rebounds here for the Eagles, as that one is stolen away. Floater in the lane, rolls up and in for Shane. And Coach Kaya Huff will take a 30-second timeout. 56-35. Edgewood has opened this one up comfortably with the minute 21 remaining in the fourth. Same two schools match up on the men's side. That game set to get started here at Geisman at 4:15 p.m. Looking for more information about Cougar Athletics? You can always find all links and game coverage at CUCougars.com. Shane now has 10 points on the day for Edgewood. It's a 13-2 run for Edgewood over the last 5 minutes. CUC shooting just 3 of 14 here in the fourth quarter. As a whole, shooting just 24% on the night. Edgewood shooting 42%. It's the top offense in the NACC, has gotten going here in the second half. Men's one should be an exciting one. Cougar men looking to pick up their third win in conference. Right side, Dixon steps into a 3, and she buries it. Dixon now with the game-high 11. And there's going to be a foul called on Kayla Holliker. That's the team fourth. That'll be the third on Holliker. Minute 2 remaining here in this one. Edgewood with this one well in hand. Looking to improve to 2-0 in the NACC for the first time since the 2012-13 season. It's a good Edgewood team that the Cougars have seen here inside Geisman tonight, as that floater is up and good. Kriegel with the basket now with 5 points. Under a minute to go. Dixon will hoist another 3 off the wing. That's no good. And there's going to be a foul called. Foul will be. The foul will be on Deja Southall. So it should be a double bonus situation. So the referees are all a bit confused. 35.4 seconds remaining in the fourth. So no free throws. It should be the double bonus. Not quite sure why we're not shooting free throws, but we're not. Kayla Kohler came in during the dead ball. Edgewood with this one well in hand, leading 58-38. Inside shot blocked away by Dixon. Cougars come away with it. Shot clock never, and it finally was turned off. It'll stay Cougar ball. 5.3 seconds remain. Edgewood will close this game as that layup is up and good. Edgewood will close this game on a 13-5 run as they take down the Cougars 58-40. Final totals for this one for the Eagles. They are led by Diamond Pikulik with 11 points. Shane has 10. As the Eagles shoot 42% from the floor, Walter and Wilhelm both with 10 rebounds each. Lawnegro with 7 assists. For the Cougars, Dixon has 11, Thornton with 8. CUC shoots 26% on the night. Core and Southall both finish with 7 rebounds each. CUC shoots just 3 of 25 from downtown in the loss. Edgewood improves to 4-0 on the season, 2-0 in the conference for the first time since 2012-13. CUC falls to 2-5 overall, 1-2 at home, and 2-2 in the NACC. Basketball action not done for the day. The men's side coming up at 4:15 p.m. here inside Geisman Gymnasium. We'll be glad to bring that one to you here live on the Cougar Sports Network. For my production staff, Joel Krenz, Dan Haskell, and Irene Swift, I'm CJ Sellner. Thanks for tuning in to Cougar Basketball, powered by Lutheran Public Radio. Listen to sacred music anytime, anywhere on the LPR app. 58-40 is your final here in Game 1 of our doubleheader.